Pastor Roy Gerhard from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. Well, in this Throwback Thursday, I want to talk about the way in which God is prepared with a plan so that He's always ahead of us. He's precisely on time, and He is working so purposefully in our life to bless us and allow us to grow close to Him in faith. Think about the people that we have looked at and we have met in the scripture over the last several weeks. A few weeks ago, it was Nicodemus, a religious leader who came to Jesus and must have had some questions that he wanted to ask Jesus. But when he got there, he discovered that Jesus was ready for him. And Jesus took the lead in their conversation and directed Nicodemus to what he needed to know. Jesus was already way ahead of him, and he had a plan to affect Nicodemus' life. A couple of weeks ago, we met a Samaritan woman at a well one day. And think about the way in which Jesus was there on time. He came to this particular town at the well at the time when she was going to be heading out to get her water. An unusual time, not something readily anticipated. This was spot on timing that Jesus had met her for His own purpose and goodness to bring to her life. And the men that we met this past Sunday, 10 lepers who were seeking help. But Jesus wanted to bring them forward. He wanted them to be not just 10 men desperate for someone to help them, anyone, in fact, to help them. He wanted them to become men who could have faith in Him, who could know the one who cared for them, the one who was indeed the Lord of their lives. And the man who came back to Jesus and worshiped Him certainly puts that fully on display, that Jesus had brought that man from a place of desperation to a place of deliberate faith and surrender in Him. This is what God is working on in your life and mine. You can count on it. He has a plan. You're going to find again and again that God is already ahead of you and making a way, that He will meet you precisely on time, that He can bring things together in your life with such precise timing that it makes everything fall right into place. And He is doing this to produce faith, because this is where He lifts us from desperation to deliberate faith and hope. And so trust Him to be there spot on in your life. May God bless you today. And as you share His good news, may God make you a blessing wherever He takes you.